So Pragya को मैं बुला लेती थी, Anshuka को, Kushal को. So ऐसे we four started hanging a lot. And then we were like, oh, we are the park because my house is opposite a park. Oh my god, this was such a big thing for us that, you know, when I was single, or like all of us always say, whoever comes in our lives has to adjust with this first. You know, because this is permanent.
So Rakul, I've known since the like beauty queen. What since pageant days. So that time I just thought she's very like chilled out and easy-go-lucky and tomboyish. Like she's not what the world thinks of her as. And she's remained the same. I get scared to eat near her. So sometimes if I want to get to her goal and I'm like, I see fries and I think of Rakul in my head. That's it. I should just make a screensaver. It's true. I have to like hide and eat it.
Listen, you're Atta.
No, but that's
But she has done this in a restaurant. So I was talking to him or somebody. Like I was talking, like I'm looking to the side, and suddenly she's like, "Bhaiya, ek French fries."
Somebody ordered gyoza, someone, and the person got rejected after that. Yeah.
Gyoza कौन मंगाता है?
What?
Yeah, we were.
This group really values food.
Oh,
Yeah, food is life.
They say if you have had 5 real friends in life, you've lived a life. And today in this special episode of India Gate presents Dear Buddy only on Bollywood Bubble, we don't have 2 buddies, we have an entire squad. And we are not complaining because welcoming Spark, aka Sam, Pragya, Anshuka, Rakul and Kushal in conversation with me only on Bollywood Bubble. Thank you so much, guys. This is like a party.
This is like a party.
It's always one.
This is the biggest that I've had for any of my episodes of all my chat shows. So I'm not complaining, clearly. So Spark, basically, मैं तो Spark ही बोलूँगा. ये Spark नाम आया कहाँ से? Like I understand it's the initial, the first letter of your names, but how did you come up with this name? Like it's difficult. हम लोगों ने बहुत कोशिश की है मेरे दोस्तों ने, but हमारे नाम में किसी के नाम alphabet से चालू ही नहीं होता है maximum times. It's like N, D, S, M. So you know you can't make it.
You can't make anything.
I think it started with Park. The first time we went for like a meal together and we were thinking that we should form a group because we are all interested in food. We are such foodies and we're going to make these plans.
I told you.
We are all told me.
So we were Park. And the same day we met Sam and they're like, listen, we love his energy. He's so much fun.
And you get to eat more. And you get to eat more. So I'll tell you, we've gone to, this was a Christmas weekend, Christmas holiday, and we've gone in the morning for a brunch, 12 baje. And that night, that day, we've eaten from 12 in the morning to 12 in the night. We've gone to 4 different places. We've gone to this place, finished our brunch at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, then gone to BKC, then chilled at a bar, then in the evening gone somewhere else, then gone to Yaucha for dinner, then we have retired the night at 12. We're like, this is a foodie group and this needs to be named.
Really?
And overnight, Park became Spark.
Yeah, overnight.
Park भी कैसे चालू हुआ? मतलब when did you guys first?
पहले बना था.
अच्छा एक ही दिन पहले.
बना था Park.
हम लोग बस
So I'll tell you, we used to chill a lot because I had just moved to Bombay, and you know, like I am a people's person. So we look like to call, like I was alone, right? So guys, let's do dinner or somebody, whatever after shoot if you have that 1 hour. So Pragya and everyone stays very close by. So Pragya को मैं बुला लेती थी, Anshuka को, Kushal को. So ऐसे we four started hanging a lot. And then we were like, oh, we are the park because my house is opposite a park.
Yeah, it was, I'll tell you, it was more like, you know, we were all chilling in pairs और 3 लोग जा रहे हैं. So it was any permutation combination, but this day after our lunch that we met for, उसके बाद we were walking in a park. We wanted to walk in a park, but वो park वाले ने घुसने नहीं दिया. और हमने उसका, and we were park. Next day Sam हमारे साथ था and इसने गार्ड से बात करी और हमने वॉक किया पार्क में.
Oh, that's why you were adding it. Park became Spark.
So it was Spark, and then Spark is such a nice name. Like we bring spark to each other's lives.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, I just feel that you can still find partners on an app. You can't find friends. This is my definition. I think after family, if there's something that I value the most are my friends, and whoever I will be, if I ever am with somebody, that person has to be okay with my friends.
Yeah.
Friends have to be okay.
this was such a big thing for us that, you know, when I was single, or like all of us always say, whoever comes in our lives has to adjust with this first. You know, because this is permanent.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're not difficult.
Otherwise you're
Very
rejected.
easy.
Yeah, very easy people.
We used to joke, otherwise we're rejected. चाहिए नहीं.
I want to ask you, if there's one thing that you think, what would it be that you say that makes your relationship classic?
Soul.
Like our thing.
Yeah.
Makes our relationship classic. It's just the ease. I think it's a soul connect, like she said.
Yeah. We'll all go for that word.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
think food.
Food.
Yeah, on the physical world, yes, food. But that's because our souls like the same thing.
Align, yeah.
And also one more thing, what you said about going to war. No matter what, this team is so loyal. Outside, there's no penetration.
Yeah.
You know, so inside, it'll be I'm late, I'm forever late only.
Ah.
But apart from that connection.
I want to know, what was your first impression of each other? I'll start with you. What was your first impression of all of them?
Oh, Rakul. I thought she was very strict.
What is your last
You
impression?
thought, or you still think?
You can work around it.
She's not difficult. She
Yeah,
is
no, she's
proper.
not
I think she's correct. You
It's
know?
not
Yes,
difficult.
yes.
I'm not
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
What about the others?
Impression of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, then Pragya.
Tik
Hoity.
tak.
And Kush is super easy. Like from day one, even till date, Kush is super easy. He's like a problem solver.
Oh.
Problem solver from day one till date. Apart from Kush, the first impression was a wrong impression. She's strict, itna to nahi hai.
She's not
But
strict.
no, she's not strict.
What
She's
about
lovely.
you?
So you want me to start? So I thought he was really good energy, really positive and a lot of fun. So that's what I still think. Anshuka actually I met as my yoga teacher. So I thought she was so calm and so proper. Now I think the opposite.
Now I'm not calm and improper.
Now you're both. Now I see the fun side of you. So that's what I thought and think. Rakul,
You've known me for
oh
so
God,
long.
I don't know.
First impression तो उसको तो छोड़ ही दो, वो तो कोई impression ही नहीं था.
So Rakul, I've known since
Beauty
the
queen.
like beauty queen.
What did you
Since
say?
pageant days. So that time I just thought she's very like chilled out and easy-go-lucky and tomboyish. Like she's not what the world thinks of her as, and she's remained the same. Like in all these years, she's grown from like literally a nobody to what she is today, and she's the same person. Her core is the same, and I think that's what I think we all love about her. And Kush is just the most positive person ever, and most non-judgy, most loving and accepting, and he's still the same.
How sweet. Everybody's only saying positive things about you. Wait, let me get.
I will say that.
You have a lot of secrets.
But first impression,
Yeah,
huh?
first impressions.
I'm thinking now, ye gossip boy. My partner in gossip. Let me tell you. Because Sam and me are the only people from Bombay, so we know the same people. So Sam and me have lots of stories, which it's very
They're not
hard
from
for
Bombay.
the others.
Yeah,
They're from
sometimes-
Bandra.
Apart from being my gossip girl, he is the most warmest and full of love. So that I love that about Sam.
Oh.
And Pragya, I thought she was like very stuck up, very different. No, I thought that, but then I got to know Pragya and everything changed. And for Pragya and all of us, I think there's been more than just a connection of emotion. Now it's been like we are evolving together. So it's bigger than just like it's no longer friendship, it's beyond
true.
that.
It's true.
Yeah.
It happens eventually.
Yeah.
It's true. Rax, though, my baby, she's full of light and love. Love 100%. And even the days when maybe she's having a hard time, but you need support, she's always there. And she won't let you see through that till you figure it out and you're like, okay, let's just chill. And talk about it. But full of love.
The answer to everything is let's just eat together, guys.
Yeah, lots of love.
Where do we order from, and
Yeah.
how will our mood be better?
Yeah, and like just like understanding that okay, this is happening, but like that discipline and motivation. Like whenever I talk about inspiration, she's my top 3. Like I think about even food. Let me tell you, I get scared to eating her. So sometimes if I want to get to her goal, and I'm like, I see fries and I think of Rakul in my head. That's it. I should just make a screensaver. It's true. I have to like hide and eat it.
Listen, you're Atta.
No, but that's actually true.
That's true.
But she has done this in a restaurant. So
One
I
Korean- yeah.
was talking to him or somebody. Like I was talking, like I'm looking to the side, and suddenly she's like, "Bhaiya, ek French fries, please." Chocolate fries.
You ordered
The same
one.
day, the Christmas day
The first
lunch
time we
brunch
all
was the
met.
day
Yeah.
we said, "Bhaiya, ye
सब कुछ एक ही healthy, एक ही
How do you say bhaiya?
No.
Say it, say it,
God,
say it.
yeah,
Say it once. Say it once.
say it the best way possible. Okay.
Means funny, I'll say I used to say bhaiya. Now I say bhaiya, okay?
Wow, I
I
heard
didn't know
this bhaiya for the first time.
I am not. I am not.
What about Kushal?
Kush is a teddy bear.
Oh.
He's warm and the funniest, I think. Kush is the best person to go to for captions too. And
Yeah,
to
yeah,
laugh.
yeah,
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
very
always full of wit.
Wow.
Killing it.
Killing
Without
it.
even
Killing
saying
it. I think अगर यहाँ पे point system होता तो you must be winning it.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you, Rakul?
So, so Sam, I think the first impression was that he was so welcoming and so easy to he just connected with us. Like we spoke about that
Yeah.
one meal, right? You understand a person with just so friendly and no baggage and so warm that, you know, I was like, this guy has to be a part of the gang. Like he is like a one amongst us.
In one day.
In one meal,
hour.
in 1 hour.
And for me, the biggest thing was that I have got my food order partner. Because otherwise, I am the one who takes responsibility of what to order and it becomes too much and overwhelming. And then I'm like, guys, kya khaoge? So now I'm like, Sam, you and I will decide. So I thought, ye sahi hai.
You know, I want to ask you this, cutting. Because when I order, I get irritated when people say kuch bhi. Kuch bhi is not on the menu.
Correct.
I get-
तो पूछते
Are
हैं।
you the person
say
who
it,
wants
they
to have
already
4
order.
things? No, you know what you want. She knows what we all can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
अब पूछते ही नहीं कि क्या
Yeah.
खाएंगे।
I like
Yeah,
how you
every
said
time
can
she
have.
ordered, I said, what's your second and third choice? Order that also. We'll share everything.
Yeah, but we always share. It's never one thing. So
Yeah.
we know what everybody will generally eat and order like that. So, but then for me, that was food was one connection. But the first thing was that he had such a good vibe and welcoming and all of that. Pragya, I'll tell you, the first impression was very kind because she might not remember because I was a tomboy and went for that, you know, the supermodel contest. I remember she was the first one who's telling me this girl who's wearing nice shorts and, you know, heels and all of that, and I was in those bloomer shorts literally and sneakers, and she's told me how to really moisturize and, you know, like she's doing all of that. I remember.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, this girl moisturizes like twice a day, like morning and evening. Wow, this is amazing. Like, so that was my first impression of, and then we actually sort of lost touch because, you know, you're in different places till Bombay happened
Yeah.
again, and we actually did a film together in Telugu, and there we started hanging more, and then Bombay started happening. And I think the way I think she has truly found herself with the group is what I see today, and the warm side to her, the lovely person that she is, and the values that she comes from. So yeah, I think that's Pragya. Anshuka is Anshuka is my stabilizing factor, you know, because she brought yoga into my life, she brought the zen into my life. I know that she's that friend who can be flaky to come on the right time, but she'll always be there when you really need. Like, she'll be there at 2 a.m. if required without you even calling her, you know. And she just shows
And that's
up.
what you need.
And that's what you need. Like, she might just ditch your
1 p.m. plan.
1 p.m. plan. She'll ditch. She'll say, order this for me and ditch. That's also possible.
Yeah.
But I'm coming,
Oh,
guys. Yeah. But she'll always be there. And for me to actually, the spiritual side of me, and for me to be able to find that balance, I think she's been the person to navigate that. Like, she's really been my
Wow, yeah. I really want to hug Rakul, but I'm so scared to move.
yeah, maybe. Kush! So,
exciting.
Kush and I, like I said, we've known each other since 10th standards, and we were 15 years old. And first impression, इतना पुराना हो गया, first की याद ही नहीं है. But
याद रहेगा कुछ तो रहेगा
First nahi, yeah, because we gradually became friends, but I'll tell you, trustworthy. I think Kush and I started becoming friends back in school, also discussing each other's problems. You know,
I didn't have many.
I had
He's a problem solver.
yeah, but I used to be like, Kush,
I can imagine her only
that.
problem be Aman.
Yeah.
क्या करूँ मैं?
नहीं यार, नहीं. बेचारा
बेचारा.
मारेगा मुझे.
But Aman was definitely one of the problems, like you
not
guys
problem.
He was
so
not the problem.
He was not a problem. But you know how in high school you have the girl problem, this problem, that problem. So like that, Kush was my like go-to person to be, and we were all like a gang there also. We're actually 3 people in that school group, yeah. So ever since, and then it's just gotten stronger. And I know that I can trust him.
Yeah.
He's that person I can go to for anything at any point, and we'll be there. And yeah, no matter where we are, we'll always be, you know, like this.
there for each
strong.
other.
Yeah.
Solver.
You literally got all of the best.
He's made an S of it. I want to see Kushal talk now.
Yeah, now.
His monosyllables that he's been giving.
Now I want to know, because everybody said only nice things about you. Now let me see what your impressions
So
are.
you know, I know everyone's problems. I know everyone's dark sides.
You're my man. You're my man. Pan on him. Pan on him.
Yeah, I know everything that is going on inside the head, you know, but we're talking first impression, so there was nothing going on, right? I didn't know the head enough. Yeah. So I'll start with Sam. Sam, I think, you know, what all of them said about Sam is so true. The warmest person I have known, you know, brought up in Bandra.
Yeah.
And generally, you know, I don't think I met many people after moving here like Sam. So yeah, he really like changed and added so much positivity and life and warmth and love and kindness. Also knows what to order. You know, knows the
Brings
right.
more
His
options on the
biryani
table.
is to die for.
You make biryani also?
He doesn't make matlab his house.
Acha.
पर वो लॉकडाउन में वो भी
But he
बनाना सीख
also-
गए.
Arey, I have to tell you, he's such a good cook. Sorry for interrupting, but he's such a good cook. Like, he used to bake cakes in lockdown, and we used to have cake exchange. So I used to send burnt cakes, and he would send good cakes. And like such, and one day he made this Japanese fluffy cake, and he said, "It's not fluffing too much, so I'll send you tomorrow again another one." And I was like, "Dude, it's a cake that you can bite into. It's amazing." But he would make like professionally good cakes.
Dude, we had all the time in the world. What else would you do when you're locked up?
Burning the cake, like so much time.
Oh, she's mastered the art of making a keema pan. Keema means like a pancake which is like broken into like
Scrambled pancake is called, guys.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, because
And
not
burnt.
good too much
And
oil.
burnt.
Scrambled pancake.
And burnt. So, I mean,
Did you eat it?
oh no.
I ate
Only she ate.
She ate
I
it.
have no memory of this.
No, Aman made this video when I was making a pancake and he posted it.
Yeah,
We
we'll get back
digressed.
to,
Yeah, good.
Then, yeah, we were at Pragya.
Oh.
I think my first impression of Pragya was what they found out later. You know, that I knew that she was very kind-hearted and very honest, if that's the right word right now. Yeah, I think, I mean, for me, she was very transparent.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I saw in her. So that's my first impression of hers, and it stayed. So, yeah, nothing changed.
A gossip girl. XOXO.
Yeah, I think very grounded, very humble, and very welcoming. Okay, the way she has her friendships and all her friends and everybody around, and it's not what she gives, it's what she gets also, right? So it's always a two-way street.
Yeah.
So I think she's very on point with that, and I would love to keep her for life. For all of them for life.
Yeah.
मतलब that-
अभी याद है email वाला था.
Yeah. एक में तो अच्छी आ गई ना लाइन तो मैंने बोल दी. So I don't know about the first impression. It's an impression that we have formed for life, and you know it's evolving and it's changing, but it's all the core of it is always the same.
Yeah.
बहुत अच्छा वर्ड आया था एक जो मैंने अपनी इसी बातों में मैं बोल दिया. ठीक है.
Yeah, but
That's
कुछ
so
तो होगा
Kushal.
impression यार.
हाँ.
स्कूल में तो कुछ तो होगा.
वेरी सीधी पर्सन, ठीक है, बहुत ही सीधा सब कुछ. इकोनॉमिक्स भी पढ़ना है, ये भी करना है, ठीक है, एंड स्पोर्ट्स कैप्टन, यू नो, सो इट वाज लाइक
Student of the year.
या स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर फॉर श्योर.
What about you? What do you think is the most embarrassing things that you've done together?
Can't remember most embarrassing thing.
कोई ट्रिप पे कुछ तो हुआ होगा.
Embarrassing तो
Most
कुछ नहीं.
embarrassing, I think.
लोगों
not
के लिए embarrassing
embarrassing,
होती है,
was
not embarrassing.
literally the first time we met. How she told you that we went restaurant hopping and bar hopping, whatever. That day we were inappropriate. AF.
We are talking about
We were talking to drivers on the road.
We're driving on the
cars.
road. Okay, so we want Christmas hats
and red.
Red and white.
Red and white.
That was the dress code.
So dress code was white and red hats, and we have walked from like full BKC in that topi, saying Merry Christmas, Merry
And
Christmas,
we are
everybody on the road.
actors, and both of us, I do not know, and it's not like we're intoxicated or anything. We are just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we were not like drinking.
No
We were
drinking.
just chilling all day. Chilling like to this level that we're talking to drivers who are sleeping in one bed.
Yeah. उठा के Merry Christmas.
So we do. I mean, this is what I remember.
Yeah.
But has it ever happened where you guys have not liked any of the other person's partner?
When the partners come, we'll tell you.
No.
अभी तक तो नहीं है.
So
अभी तक
far,
तो
no.
smooth.
Yeah,
far,
whatever
no.
partners
But
come,
ऐसा
we
हमने
love.
पार्टनर
Right now we
बनाया ही
love.
नहीं उसे.
ऐसे रिजेक्ट भी बहुत हुए हैं.
हाँ.
एक तो खाने के ऑर्डर पे रिजेक्ट हो गया.
What? This story I need to know.
बता
What
दे.
if what
No,
thing
out
what is,
of
yeah.
all of us एक के साथ हुआ था ये.
हाँ तो
ठीक है.
बता दो अब.
Matlab, it's very relevant that they have to call us and figure out the order of anybody. Means we have to take them for 4 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and
Yeah.
then we will decide. So it
Yeah,
is
No, what is this?
no
Chicken gyoza.
Somebody ordered gyoza. Someone
And the person got rejected after that.
yeah.
कि gyoza कौन मंगाता है?
What?
Yeah, we were.
This group really values food.
Oh,
Yeah, food is life. The problem was not gyoza, the problem was looking down upon everything we all ordered.
Oh.
So like, oh, chi, how do you all eat this? And we were like, okay.
Tata.
See you.
I think people who are watching this will be like, ये लोग सिर्फ खाने की बातें करते हैं.
But this is nice. You have to bond over something. But you guys do take holidays together. You
Yeah.
spoke about holidays as well.
Yeah.
What was the worst thing that happened on a holiday? Because now I know.
Oh my god.
COVID trend.
Worst.
After the first lockdown got over, it was my 30th birthday, and obviously everyone had to go together. So it was like, the house has to come down and all of that. And all my friends from Hyderabad, Bangalore, and our gang. And we all went there, and then after the first day and night of being together in the swimming pool, the next day we learned that one person's positive. To cut the long story short, 13 out of 16 people were positive.
What?
Yeah.
Who were the ones who were
wasn't.
lucky?
I wasn't, he wasn't. And Lakshmi, my another friend, she wasn't.
Aman, where is Aman?
Yeah, he wasn't positive, but he got positive.
it later.
Later, he
A
walked
little
into
bit
it.
later.
Talk about Aman. Why is he not a part of this group?
He doesn't live in Bombay, but he's always, like, he is a part of the group. As he's always with us whenever he's in Bombay.
But you deliberately made sure that he's not part of Spark. The Spark has not happened.
No, the spark has not happened because this is a Bombay
Yeah.
chill scene group.
On that note, we are going to move on to the final round, which is called India Gate Presents Classic Bonds, and let's see who wins the hamper.
Okay.
It's a super fun round, guys. So, welcoming you guys back to India Gate Presents Classic Bonds, और जहाँ पे हम करेंगे आपके रिलेशनशिप का टेस्ट. Usually ये बहुत अच्छा होता अगर हम लोग एक एक सवाल सबके बारे में पूछते, but what we are going to do is सारे सवाल है रकुल के बारे में. There are 5 questions on Rakul. We have a classic buddy meter. So with every right answer, you get 20%. So out of 100, how much you score on the buddy meter actually will be the reason or the way we decide who gets the hamper. Okay, out of the 4 of you.
Okay.
And Rakul is just the principal. Which one was Rakul's second Hindi film? इसमें सब लिखेंगे, सब right होगा, सबको 20% मिलेगा. Okay. दे दे प्यार दे, दे दे प्यार दे, दे दे प्यार दे, शिमला मिर्ची.
पर वो रिलीज नहीं हुई है.
But even release के
ऐसे
हिसाब
थोड़ी
से
होगा.
अगर देखा जाए तो अय्यारी.
अय्यारी second थी release के हिसाब से.
but
They
shoot.
did.
Ayari released before they did?
Yeah, the same year.
I am
Jan
closer to
Ayari.
second.
No, I'm giving it
No,
to
but
him
the
because
second film
you
to
shot.
shoot was
Because I'm going to give it to you. 20% to Kushal and 0 to the others. Which is Rakul's favorite color? Okay.
Terrible.
Black or white, green, blue, none but black.
But none.
None. None. How did you write none and how did you guess none? I
What
can't
you all have
believe
decided
it.
about before
No,
coming?
I swear.
Yeah. That's
I wrote-
16 years, man.
Isn't how? But
That's
Yeah, but
Actually, I'm not surprised with that.
Yeah, because
Yeah, even I'm not
none
surprised.
मतलब पूरा
Yeah,
picture
Yeah, but
है.
the it's
Yeah, yeah,
I'm not surprised.
I just wrote my favorite color.
what did you write?
Green.
I don't have a like favorite. Like,
Because
it's like
I knew
food of
she
the
doesn't
day.
have a favorite, but I did think you can write
Yeah,
none.
yeah, even I. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nothing
Zero.
came to my mind. Nothing. came to my
0, 0, 40.
That's it.
One more
Body
question
meter
and it's
pay.
over.
That's it.
That's it. One actor who Rakul has not worked with but wants to work with. Like you think that Rakul will make an amazing pairing on screen with. I also have a name.
I have.
Ranveer or Ranveer, SRK.
Ranveer.
I think SRK and you also, yeah.
Yeah,
Matlab I
of
really
course.
want-
No,
Yeah.
we
But
get
Ranveer,
20,
but they all get
20,
Ranveer.
20,
I was
60.
the odd one out, so I get the
No,
point.
you
No,
don't.
no, 20 we.
Didn't match Rakul's answer.
Now I'm happy I don't have 0.
ठीक.
0, 20, 20,
Yeah.
60.
Yeah.
बचपन की दोस्ती रंग ला रही है हैम्पर की तरफ बढ़ते हुए. Okay, the next one. Because you guys love holidays, the next destination that she wants to visit with you guys. Spain,
Bali or London.
Like, you know, Ibiza.
Yeah.
Ibiza.
Ibiza is a
Yeah,
beach.
so
We've been
beach.
Yeah, that's what I didn't
discussing,
want to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, beach.
But Spain also has beaches.
मतलब
though.
क्या है? बॉम्बे पे लिख देता.
What have you written?
Anything plain.
You would select only these two, huh?
No, I would do Spain also and Bali also.
Aha,
Because
baap
we
re.
discussed- No,
Yeah,
no,
we
we
Bali,
discussed.
yeah, we've been
We have
I
planning
knew,
discussed
that.
Bali.
I knew she wouldn't remember Bali right now till we put
I
it
think
in front
Bali
of
and
us
London
then
should
right
get
Bali.
minus.
And we've been discussing
But
Mykonos
Ibiza,
and
Bali for sure.
Yeah.
That was the first one. But
40, 80,
I don't 20.
20.
What the hell?
thank God.
One word that best describes Rakul, according to you.
But she'll get to pick, right?
Punctual, organized, balanced, citizen balanced.
Family and friends.
ना ये तो नहीं होगा.
balance.
Ba-
I won the number. That's it.
That is her
Balance.
show it to the
But
guy.
all three of them get points for this. All three.
Okay.
Because
I have got the
I get
same
100 points.
Akshar.
I win.
he also gets a point for this.
So
No, okay.
40,
140,
60,
120.
You barely passed. They have passed, and he's passed with distinction. So clearly he's the
The
winner.
only distinction he
Kushal.
got in his life.
who's the problem solver of Spark?
Exactly.
And Spark के
Yeah,
problem
good.
solver को हम देंगे hamper. But you know, guys, I love you guys, and it was
There's
a
no
lovely
hamper.
conversation. That's why I have hamper for all of you,
Oh yeah!
including you.
Oh wow!
And it's a healthy hamper from India Gate, so of course it goes for all of you. So like we saw, Kushal has won the game, but I love Spark. Genuinely, guys, I have to tell you before giving out the hamper that it is very important to have that balance in life, and you can only have that when you have supportive family and of course immensely supportive friends and non-judgmental friends. From what I can see is that there's a sense of balance in all of you because of each other, and that's the best thing. You may have won, of course, but every one of you have won each other. So to celebrate that classic bond, thank you guys. I hope in तो खाना भी चालू कर दिया, which is great. I love you anyway. And I want to tell you that अब तो बिरयानी पकेगी.
Yes,
Yeah.
And आपके घर पे थोड़ा मेरे को भी भेजना,
100%.
है ना? And we'll do a Spark night again when there are no cameras, because it'll be lovely to gossip with the gossip people and also solve some problems. But thank you guys. It was a lot of fun,
Thank you for
genuinely.
having us.
And I hope we do this many more times. And to friendship and to eternity.
Thank you.
I want to thank my mom
Thank you,
and
thank you.
dad, you know,
Yeah.
for bringing me to this world. So
Winner, rice dinner.
hi, this is Sameer.
Hi, this is Pragya.
Hi, this is Anshuka.
Hi, this is Rakul.
And hi, this is Kushal.
And you're watching us on Bollywood Bubble. If you like this mad, crazy interview, then please like, share, and subscribe to Bollywood Bubble.